All right, folks, we're here today. We're going to make a free Azure account, and I'm going to show you how to do it. It's pretty good when you want to test things out. If you want to build a network or if you want to do anything in the cloud space, you can make network security groups. You can uh, launch virtual machines. I'm actually on a virtual machine now, which is cool. You can look at AI applications and AI agents. There's a lot to do, right? So, as you may or may not know, Microsoft Azure is a online data center, right? So, companies do not have to go and buy a whole bunch of warehouse space for server racks or databases and things of that nature. To just rent out a online database, an online data center to host whatever applications or day-to-day business functions they need online, which is pretty cool. So, you have a lot of these things that are available at a click of a button, right? So, we're gonna get started with Azure. I'm going to make a free account because you can make a free account. So, let's do that. Okay, I'm on my virtual machine. We're gonna try to make a free account and go from there, right? So, right here, you already see try Azure for free. You click on it, boom, there you go. Easy. One click. All right. So it asks you put an email in, phone or Skype, whatever, yada yada yada. I mean, Skype, that's old school. I don't even know if anybody has Skype anymore. I remember we used to have Skype back in the day, but I don't have an account, so I'm gonna create one. All right. So I'll put in an email. Let's see. Let's see, Deontay Caesar at yahoo.com. Please do not spam me. You already have an account. Oh, I do. All right. So let's see. It says I already have an account. I don't even remember that. Okay. Let me get the one-time passcode because that's what you need to get into your account. Oh, this is amazing. I already have an account. All right. Okay. Help us protect your account. I'm gonna skip for now, but you may want to have alternate email address. Uh, so just in case you can't log in or someone's trying to hack into your account, you have another account that you can use. All right. So it looks like I made an account, but I don't even remember making an account. So yes, I'm gonna say sign in. And then we're gonna go from here. Okay, so they want some information. All right. So look, when you create your free Azure account, they give you access to explore capabilities or whatnot. So you get a $200 credit to using your first 30 days, and then free monthly amounts of 20 plus popular services for 12 months. And then free monthly amounts of 65 plus always free services. I'm not sure what that means, but services, there's a lot of different services which are basically applications within the application, right? So, yeah, this is pretty much what it is. I'm going to use my Azure for personal use and then go from there. All right. Got to put in my phone. So I'm actually, let me just put in a dummy phone number. Let's just say 212 555 555. A little dummy phone number. You really don't need to put in your real phone number. All right, so then it asks for your address and all that stuff. Okay, so um, I'll put in a dummy address 123 Park Ave, and then let's say New York City. Oh, Siri, you talking to me now, huh? And let's just say, what's the area code for New York? Let's take this here, 117. I ain't gonna lie, that look like it's in the P's, boy. All right. Cool. All right, so I guess it's doing, I don't know, a verification check or something. I don't know what it's doing right now. But let's see. Maybe if we read the privacy statement, I don't know, which is always good. Okay. So then um, it will ask you to put in a debit card number or whatever. So that's one thing you have to understand. So I'm going to put this in. And then once I put this in, we can resume and move forward. Okay, we're back. And just remember, this is a cloud account, and you're able to pull this up on any browser, on any computer, whatever, right? So this is Microsoft Azure. Um, when you are signing up, they will ask for card information, but they won't charge you. Uh, this account is free for a year, and they give you $200 worth of credit. They will ask you for a valid credit card. You can't use a prepaid card like Cash App or um, maybe like a Venmo card. You can't do that. You'd have to use a road debit card or a credit card. So just a fair warning, okay? So here you start. It says, "Welcome to Azure. Create your first AI agent. Import code from GitHub or choose a template or service to get started. Includes $200 in free credits to build, test, and deploy your own project." So yeah, $200 is good, but you know it can go far or it can't. It really depends on how you use it. All right, so I'm gonna continue. All right, so this is Azure. There's nothing here yet because we haven't started to build anything. Okay, so my $200 in credits expires in 30 days. Okay, so let's see, what do we want to create, right? I never built an AI agent, but let's see. Let's start with a template. Um, can you click this? Nah, I don't think you can click this. Or maybe this is frozen. Oh, okay. I think we're dealing with a frozen screen. Let's see. Let's give it a reload. Or maybe it's a lag. Yeah, it's a lag. Serious lag going on because this is on a virtual machine. So yeah, let's see what happens. Okay, there you go. A lot of stuff starting to pop up. Interesting. Maybe next time I won't do a virtual machine. All right, let's see. Hmm. You know, the cool thing about this is that, you know, I don't have to use this virtual machine to run Azure, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna shut this virtual machine down and just use my MacBook. Okay. So remember that we are on this Windows virtual machine, right? This is Windows, and this is just running on my Mac. All right. So what I'm about to do is I'm about to shut this thing off because it's moving way too slow for me, right? And I'm just gonna do this. Boom. Okay. All right. Now I'm back on my Mac, and now I'm going to open up Azure using my Mac. Okay. This is better. All right. See how fast that is? The virtual machine was slow, but this is quicker, and we need quicker when we're demonstrating something, right? So I'm gonna sign back in. Send me a code so I can log in. And what I just did, honestly, when you're working in the IT field, the cybersecurity field, sometimes you have to go with a new plan. So just notice that. Sometimes you have to say, all right, this is not working. Let me try something else. Let me try a different browser or something. You know, you want to have like backup plans. All right. So let's start a tour. So you can create a resource in Azure. Create a resource, quickly create a resource, or just view the wide variety of services in the Azure marketplace, right? So it's a lot of services. You have virtual machines, you have databases, SQL Server databases, virtual network storage accounts, load balancers. Um, you have your dashboards, etc. Right? It's a lot of stuff, right? And then home, view key info quickly. So top Azure services, common tasks, recently used resources, online training, right? So wealth of things, right? And then you have your dashboards that tell you about your alerts and all that good stuff. Yeah. And then you can search for services, right? So you can search for virtual machines. And then Copilot will help you with documentation, or if you like don't understand something, you can use that as well. Got your notifications, help and support, account information, what directory you're in, etc. Right? So, um, yeah. Also, a lot of cloud platforms, when you set up an account, a master account, they always ask you for mandatory multi-factor authentication. So that means that if I sign in with my password, I also need an authentication, uh, one-time password, or maybe a text comes to my phone, or maybe I get a phone call to make sure it's actually me logging in. All right, so yeah, this is what you have to do. So they're saying that okay, October 1st, 2025, last year, you have to do phase two multi-factor authentication. And I'm not sure what phase two means, but maybe this is okay. So it's required when you're working in the Azure command line, PowerShell, or the mobile app. Okay, so your main account, it seems like your main account doesn't have to have multi-factor authentication, the root account, but it is required when you're working on the command line or doing any PowerShell, or if you're committing anything to a database. So I get that. I get what it's saying here. And you may not be able to see the full screen because this is a big ass monitor that I'm working on. But we're gonna explore Azure a little bit. I'm not gonna make this video too long, but just wanted to show you like basically what you can do with this, man. You can do a lot. All right. So I just typed in virtual machines, and you can create a virtual machine here, right? So let's say if I wanted to create a virtual machine, I'll just come here